Hello YouTube, it's your boy Vintage Sterling Finds, and today is everybody's favorite kind of video. I know because on all these videos you guys just blow up the comments, views, likes. This is a vintage watch collection buy. So there's tons of Caraval, Belova, Seiko. The guy even threw in bag of Timex. Now, for the sake of time, I'm not going to go through the Timex. There's about 25, 30 of them. I'm sure most of them probably work, but we're not going to go through those. If you guys want to see a separate video, let me know in the comments. I'll do a separate video just on those Timexes. So, let's jump into the video, and there's some rare watches. So, we're back. Let's waste no time. First watch was a Seiko. It's a square high beat. Now, I took it apart. It would wind but not run. I looked at it. Everything, looks okay. Maybe it just needs servicing. So this is going to be a work in progress. But I'm the one that took it apart. I did change the batteries, go through these watches just because for the video, I wanted them to work as much as possible. So, first up we have this Caraval. Now this one's kind of neat because it can pop out like so, automatic, and can be used as a pocket watch. So I thought that was quite cool. That's the first time I've ever seen anything like that. And it just pops back in like so. And at the end I'll tell you guys what I paid too. And this is no particular order, just sticking my hand in the box. Next we have a Caraval N4 1974 Spidel strap. I have a 6-inch wrist. As you can see, this one's a bit tight, but fits, and it works great. A little bit hard to get over the hand, but that's a nice, good condition watch. Now we actually have a second one, quite similar. Caraval. This one is a N5 1975. Is that same size straps? Yeah, smaller wrist. Those are some nice watches. Next up we have a Belova automatic. Works great. I'll clean up the dial a little bit. This is a Setomatic double date. There we go. Nice watch. This is a N4 1974. Next up we have a Belova Accutron. These are rare watches, hard to find. This one works quite well. Clean up the dial a little bit. This is an N5 1975. There's quite a few of these Accutrons in there. So that is a good score. This is the other Belova Setomatic. Automatic, but unfortunately I can't get this watch to work. So I think this one may be a parts watch. I'll look at the movement and probably put that on my Etsy as a parts watch. I have said this before, I do sell on Etsy. Vintage Sterling Finds, same as the YouTube channel. I'll have it in the description. If you want to buy any of these watches, shoot me a message. Everything's for sale. Next is this little Caraval ladies watch. Works great, as you can see. 1975 N5. That's what I like about Belova Caraval. Caraval's a lesser model Belova, but they always date everything. Next up we have a Caraval automatic. Same thing, this one does not work. Rough condition. This is a M9, so 1969. So unfortunately, yeah, that one doesn't work. Probably just a parts watch. Next up we have a nice little Voltaire. The straps had it, but the crystals, it's there. Have to clean up the crystal, just change the strap, and this is a fully sellable, nice little watch. Next up, we have another Caraval automatic. This one does work. 1975. This all came from the same collector. He's looking to get rid of some of the collection. Runs great. Clean up the dial. I like the silver. I would probably change the strap, put a nice leather strap on it. And these are big money watches. These are hard to find watches. Next up, automatic Seiko High Beat. This one's missing the stem. I looked at it and everything looks in order. So hopefully I can find another stem and fix this one up. Next up we have a Belova Accutron missing the stem. So again, hopefully I can fix this watch up. Just have to get a stem. They're not much money online, like $7. Next we have a Caraval. This is a P1, so 1981. Works. The funny story on this one is the guy says it came with a solid 18 karat gold strap. Why you put a gold strap on this watch? I don't know. Next up we have another Belova Accutron. This one does work. Nice little watch. N5. Is it N6? 1976. Nice little watch that is. We have another Belova Accutron. This one is a, can't see. That might have been the new price, I don't know. But I'd say probably around the same mid-70s. This one does work as well. This one's beautiful condition. These Accutrons are worth a small fortune. Next up we have a fashion watch. I forget the name. It was like Peter or something. I put a battery and it doesn't work. I'm not too worried about that. Next up we have another Caraval automatic. Same thing, just clean up the glass, a little bit faded. N3 1973. Beautiful, well-made watches. Next up, this is one of my favorites. We have an old Waltham ladies watch. Beautiful condition. I think I can show you guys it does work. It does work. You can hear it wind. So that's a nice watch. Next up we have one of the Laura's quartz Mickey Mouse watches. I changed the battery. As you can see, it does work. That's a cute watch. We have another one. It ticked, then it stopped. So I'm going to say that one's not working. I haven't put much time into these, just a bit of time so far. Another one, same thing, change the battery, doesn't work. I will play around with these. I'm sure they will work eventually. Next up we have a Seiko. Beautiful ladies dress watch. Put a new battery in it, works great. I love selling these Seikos. They move on my Etsy store like hotcakes. Next up we have another Seiko. This one's a manual wind. Works great. 1100. Beautiful watch. I wouldn't even have to clean these much. They're already almost in great shape. Next up we have another Seiko manual. I gave it a little wind earlier. It does work, but it's missing the stem cap. I do have the Loctite. That's an easy job. So soon I will glue that back on and I'll have a fully working watch, hopefully. I've done this probably about 10 times. It's quite common those things pop off. Next up we have another Belova Accutron. Beautiful dress watch. Rolled gold, 1979. These watches sell fast on my Etsy. Next up we have another Caraval electronic. I didn't change the battery in this one. I don't know if I'll sell it. It's cracked quite badly. I'll see. I'll probably put a strap on it. That's maybe $30-40 on my Etsy. Next up we have a Seiko. I changed the battery, and for whatever reason this almost looks bent, and it's stuck and it's not working. So I'll have to do a bit more digging into that. Next up, we have another Belova Accutron. This one, unfortunately, I can't get working. So I'll play around with it a bit more. It's in a little bit bad shape. As you can see, it almost wants to peel off. I think this one might be a goner. Maybe a parts watch, 30, 40 bucks. Now the last watch is my personal favorite and what I feel the most expensive watch here. This beautiful Belova Accutron. Ladies, it works. Just a beautiful, beautiful watch. On my Etsy, I think I'm going to go $250 for this. That's all the watches. Now, for all this plus the Timex, I paid $200. So let me know, is that a good deal? Did I overpay, underpay? I think that's a screaming deal because I think I'll sell this watch, I'll put a strap, this watch, or that watch, and get my money back, or even this watch. If you guys could please like, comment, subscribe, trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. I love hearing from you guys in the comments. I try to reply to everyone. Love you guys. Have a good one.